welcome, fellow witches who dabble in the dark arts. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelina, and I am a traditional witch. For today's spell, I will be working with Prince Citri. He is my go-to spirit to invite in my sacred space whenever I conduct love spells that are somewhat erotic and chaotic even. This is his sigil as presented in the Domination. Witches of love and light, this is your cue to leave the chat room because in a minute or so, I will be lighting up my candles and burn a relationship down to the ground for a third person to enter. Basically, this spell is both a blessing and a curse, a baneful love spell, unsuitable for baby witches as well as overly paranoid over karma witches. Without further blah blah blah, let's begin. This is the final setup, and I put Princess Citri's sigil at the center to give him kind of like a god's eye view of everything. The Tower card and the Lambus Scorpio seashell to the side to provide some destructive scorpionic energy, amplifying the chaotic part of the spell. Also, I placed several resonating oracle cards indicating the sequence of events of which I intend to create. On the other side, I have my working candle for spells under the waning crescent moon, another oracle card, and more seashells. I have my red couple candle to represent my target man and I, and a black maiden candle to represent the woman he is currently with and whom I want to cut off. Around her are 4 black candles tied together by a purple yarn and also looped on her neck, sharp teeth, urchin spines, and scissors. Carefully set a boundary between us and her using black salt and cloves for banishing and selenite sticks for cleansing. On her end, I put a bloodstone that is shaped as a coffin. Scattered surrounding the couple are fresh red rose petals, rosemary, and strawberry turtle seashells. Placed symmetrically are 2 white candles anointed with love oil and dressed with Himalayan bath salt into heart cockle seashells. I added an aura rose quartz, which is also shaped like a heart, to empower the love and unity I know we already have. Before I forget, and I almost did, it's worth noting that all these candles have been blessed and cursed depending on the intent I charged them with. Going back to the Black Maiden, I sprinkled banishing oil on her to ban her from intervening further to the potential of me and my man's relationship to flourish, and dragon's blood oil and powder on the 4 candles surrounding her to protect us from her sad and mopey energy once she backs off. On the other hand, all is good as I put love oil blessed by King Paimon and Queen Lilith on our candle, to which have our names carved and bounded us together with a Chinese red string with my DNA. And no, you don't want to know how I did that. Trust me, you don't. I topped us with red salt, which had also been blessed by Mother Lilith. Now it's time to pray for the blight, pay attention to the light, and say goodnight. Thee I invoke, the bornless one, thee that didst create the earth and the heavens, thee that didst create the night and the day, thee that didst create the darkness and the light. Thou art Asarunefer, whom no man hath seen at any time. Thou art Shabbos, thou art Ea Aphokras. Thou hast distinguished between the just and the unjust. Thou didst make the female and the male. Thou didst produce the seed and the fruit. Thou didst form men to love one another and to hate one another. Hear thou me, for I am the Ankh of Khonsu thy prophet, unto whom thou hast committed thy mysteries, the ceremonies of Kehem. Thou hast produced the moist and the dry, and that which nourisheth all created life. Hear thou me, for I am the angel of Phathra of Phofras. This is thy true name handed down to the prophets of Cam. Hear me. Are diaut rebet ateleberiset blata abiu ebiu Hitasua ibe diaut. Hear me and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, of upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land or in the water, of whirling air or refreshing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. I invoke thee, the terrible and invisible God, who dwellest in the void place of the Spirit. Arugu Guru Brau Sodo Bodorio Father Thou O Aepe. The bornless one, hear me and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the other, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land or in the water, of whirling air or refreshing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. Rua Braiut Mariodam Babalon Balbenabut Asalunai Afeneaut I Tutit Abrasax Ayayu. Easter, mighty and bornless one, hear me. Hear me and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the other, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land or in the water, of whirling air or refreshing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. I invoke thee, Ma Barayu Iuel Kota Atoribalu Abraut. Hear me and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the other, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land or in the water, of whirling air or refreshing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. Atutun Abatun Basaum Isak Sabaut. This is the Lord of the gods, this is the Lord of the universe, this is he whom the winds fear, this is he who, having made voice by his commandment, is Lord of all things, King, ruler and helper. Hear me and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the other, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land or in the water, of whirling air or refreshing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. Eaun Peyure, Eaun Peyure, Iota, Iau, Ium, Abrasat Sabriam, O Adonai, Ede, Edu, Angelos Tundion, Olalalai, Gaia, Ipe, Diatana Torun. I am he, the born spirit, having sight in the feet, strong and immortal fire. I am he, the truth. I am he who hate that evil should be wrought in the world. I am he who lighteneth and thundereth. I am he from whom is the shower of the life on earth. I am he whose mouth ever flameth. I am he, the begetter and manifester unto the light. I am he, the grace of the world. The heart girt with a serpent is my name. Come thou forth and follow me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the other, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and refreshing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Iau Sabaoth.